Welcome back. This is Lake Tahoe Television News, Lake Tahoe's only local news program. A jury in South Lake Tahoe has convicted 61-year-old Larry Lee Halverson of vehicular manslaughter and hit and run stemming from an incident on September 4th, 2011. Halverson was driving with a suspended license and he was drunk when his Nissan Pathfinder hit a pedestrian crossing Ski Run Boulevard. The victim was a 51-year-old South Lake Tahoe resident who died 31 days later in a Reno hospital. Halverson had 8 prior DUI convictions before the accident. This latest conviction provides for a 15-year to life sentence because he's considered a habitual offender. Halverson is currently being held without bail in the El Dorado County Jail in South Lake Tahoe. The Truckee Police Department introduced 3 new members to its force this week. Police Officer Randy Mish comes to Truckee from the LA area with law enforcement experience down there. Police Chief Adam McGill introduced the new officer at a swearing-in ceremony on Tuesday.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Caitlin Thomas is a new records technician joining the team, and new police volunteer Elvia Esparza was also introduced.
And we're very excited to have Elvia join us as a police volunteer. For those of you that aren't from Truckee, we could not deliver the type of service we do to the community without our police volunteers.
Esparza is a Truckee native with an impressive background in public service and volunteerism, and she's also the sister of a Truckee police officer. And there's one more addition to the team. Meet Trax, the police department's new drug sniffing dog. His name was selected from hundreds of suggestions submitted by the public. Now, Trax is a friendly dog. He doesn't bite or chase down criminals, but what he does do is use his highly trained and sensitive schnoz to alert his handler to the presence of illegal drugs. Trax's handler is Officer Andrew Holbrook. Trax now lives and works with Officer Holbrook every day. Chief McGill said that Trax's nose is so effective that on his very first day on the job, Trax alerted Officer Holbrook to drugs in a car that had been stopped, resulting in an arrest for methamphetamines. Nice job, Trax. Trax and the other new hires were greeted by a large gathering at Town Hall. A big rig tipped over after a collision while transiting one of the roundabouts near I-80 in Truckee on Tuesday. The overturned big rig blocked traffic for several hours while it was righted and a small fuel spill was cleaned up. There were no injuries. Back in August, we told you about a couple of bank robberies in the Tahoe area. El Dorado Savings Bank in South Lake Tahoe and the Bank of the West in Kings Beach were both robbed by a man that looked very similar in the surveillance footage tapes. Well, now police say they have caught and arrested whom they believe committed the robberies. He's identified as 49-year-old James Patrick Harnett of San Francisco. He was arrested while making a call from a payphone at the Reno transit station on East 4th Street. Harnett is now in jail waiting to be extradited to Placer County. The city of South Lake Tahoe and the Tahoe Tri Club announced the first annual Freakin' Fun Run this weekend. Prizes will be awarded for competitors dressed in the best Halloween costumes. Check out TahoeFunRuns.com to register. That's it for now from the Lake Tahoe Television News Studio. I'm Robert G. Scott.